Hi Virgo, it's Rhonda with One A Day Healing Roots with your weekly forecast. Hope you guys had a great week and are having a fantastic weekend. Um, yeah, I hope you are. And anyway, without further ado, let's get to your reading. And your first card is Eight of Autumn in reverse. And so um, the Eight of Autumn is about, educating yourself, doing research, but we know you Virgos, and we know that you are all about the devil in the details, right? And so in the reverse position, this card is saying, are you being too much of a perfectionist, right? Are you going too much by the book? Are you expecting, things, or are you just letting things throw you off course because they're not going in a structured way? And so I want you to really think about that in this week of are you allowing the perfectionism to get in the way this week? Okay. So think about that. And then you got the High Priestess, which is about trusting your intuition, right? Are you trusting your intuition? Are you listening? We can have all the book smarts in the world, but if we don't trust our intuition. So if you look at, okay, first off, you got the Eight of Autumn, which is all about learning and taking in knowledge and all of that, right? And then you get the High Priestess, which is all about making sure that you're taking you're reflecting before making decisions, right? So think about, okay, am I being too caught up in the details, or is there something in my gut that's leading me somewhere, even if I know that this knowledge over here has led me one way, maybe my intuition is leading me another way, right? So think about how these cards can work together and make sure that you're really looking at both sides of that coin, not just the knowledge that you already have or that you've learned in school or that you've learned through higher education or things like that, but also the knowledge that comes from your inner knowing and your inner guts, right? And it's also stressing meditation, right? Going into meditation with what you know and what you want some direction on, right? Okay. And then you got the King of Summer in reverse. And so this is about someone who is being dishonest with you, right? And so I think this goes back to the other cards of trusting your intuition and knowing who is showing up that you can't trust, right? And this person may be giving you some advice or giving you some information that isn't quite accurate. And so then I think this is where that intuition comes into play. And this perfectionism on your part of, are you expecting this person? What are your expectations, right? From this person? And what is your intuition telling you? I think that could be a way to look at it as well, right? That feels accurate. Okay, so make sure that you're paying attention this week and being careful. All right. Okay. And with healing with the fairies, you got make music. Music lifts the soul to new heights. It alters your mood and your outlook. The fairies play music at their celebrations because they know that its therapeutic value. By drawing this card, you are guided to surround yourself with music. Any type of music that will stir your soul is appropriate. The fairies are especially fond of joyful, fast-paced music because it stimulates a festive mood. Play music yourself or have music playing around you for the next few days and notice how your mood and your energy levels elevate. You may find that you are drawn to new types of music or to a genre of music that you enjoyed a long time ago. Make note of any songs that you repeatedly hear on the radio in your mind or in your mind. The lyrics or the memories evoked by the song could contain a message for you that will answer a particular question that you may have. Yeah, I think that there is a lot to be said for sound healing, and that comes in a lot of different ways. Music is definitely a very powerful sound tool, and there are certain frequencies that can alter um, our own metabolisms and different parts of our bodies, right? And so, um, I think that music is a great way for us to heal. And especially, I think it opens up, it talks to a different part of our brain. It talks that creative side of our brain. And so it's able to, like it said, give you a message. Maybe you hear a message in there. Maybe you hear something that resonates with you very strongly, right? Like, what does this make me think of? And if you, um, you know, really think about that in relationship to any problems that you're having this week or anything that's on your mind, and is that music resonating? You know, it could bring you back to a place where you may have been in a similar circumstance than you are in currently, and allows you to look back on that and go, you know what? I remember when that happened. Oh my gosh, that's kind of what is happening right now. How did I react then, and how can I react now differently, better, right? Or what did I do that worked, that I need to remember that worked, that I need to really bring that back, right? Goes both ways. Either you did something that didn't work or you did something that did work. And so either one of those, that knowledge is helpful. Okay. Okay, so you drew a heart chakra card called Wholeness. You have within you the power to heal all that is in need of your love, including yourself. Open up to the vastness of your heart and allow its purifying presence to wash over you in waves of self acceptance and graceful allowing. From this space of whole soul fulfillment and nourishment, you will be able to give and receive abundantly. You are the forests and the oceans, the earth and the sky. Honoring your wholeness is your path to wellness. And the crystal for that is mangano calcite, and the herb is hawthorn berries. And so think about that as in relationship to your intuition, following your intuition and that wholeness that is you, right? And or watching out for someone who's trying to deceive you, or remembering things that need to be remembered for lessons, or in what worked or what didn't work. And because all of that knowledge is within you, right? And you have the power to heal everything that's in need of your love, right? That was the first line, including yourself. And so think about that. Think about how you can really bring that into play by working on that heart chakra. And then you got a solar plexus chakra card called self-trust. The time has come to really trust who you are and love yourself fully. If there are parts of you that are out of alignment with your faith or your values, call them into alignment now so you feel better and more integrated. Then trust your intuition and inner knowing without question, going as much as you can with the flow of your desires and passions. Cultivate your higher self as a trusted ally and seek its voice in meditation. And the crystal for that is citrine, and the herb is Melissa. And can we talk again about that card? Meditation and intuition, solar plexus chakra work. So you're going to be needing that this week. Really, really think about that and really work with that. Okay, for intentions, you have burning for authenticity. I am unafraid of how and unconcerned by what others think of me because I am focused on living an authentic life. What matters most to me is my relationship with Source. In living a full and authentic life, I anchor my actions and my decisions in a deeper truth and wisdom that guides me toward peace, happiness, and prosperity. And the stone for that is angelite, and the essential oil is blue chamomile. And I think that's a beautiful intention, especially if you're really wanting to call in that deeper truth and wisdom that comes from listening to our intuition and listening to our spirit guides, right? So that's a beautiful intention for you this week. And burning to connect. I seek to embrace and connect with others as a means of expanding my capacity to give and receive love. By loving and connecting openly, I receive the energies of others which enhance my life. And through these connections, I learn new skills and gain new tools for my practice. And the stone for that is azurite, and the essential oil is blue lotus. And so I think that's important too, especially if you're doubting yourself, doubting your intuition, to really think about connecting with others who can maybe help you see the other side or help you push through that, and also help you realize your value so that you can trust yourself more, that you can trust your guts more, that reminds you of your divine path, reminds you of how deeply you're divinely loved. That's important for all of us to call in. And so, but for you, I think it's a great intention, especially if you're dealing with someone who's mistrustful and deceptive. Having other people there who are on the same path as you or in that higher vibrational alignment with you, I think is really important for you this week. And finally, I welcome miracles into my life. Be open to miracles today, and you'll experience a miracle each time you decide to let life love you a little bit more than before. I love that. I think that is beautiful. You get miracles when you let life love you more. And although you're kind of struggling with a few things this week, I think that when you focus on, again, that's another powerful intention too, right? I welcome miracles into my life. And by doing that, you are definitely, setting the stage for, better things to come. And I think that's a beautiful, beautiful intention. Okay. And you got Mars for your planetary alignment. And so things to focus on is your self-assertion. I think that's important when you're dealing with people that are dishonest or being deceptive with you. Energy, desire, courage. And that goes back to following your intuition, listening to yourself, trusting yourself more. Sometimes that takes a lot of courage. And just really focus on that kind of energy, because I think that's really going to help you out this week a lot, Virgos. All right, that is all that I have for you today. If you are not following me on Facebook, I am on Facebook, Bonadea Healing Arts. If you're not already subscribed to this channel, please do hit the subscribe button. I do accept free will donations for the readings I do here on YouTube. The link for that is in the comment section. If you feel called to donate, I appreciate all the support I can get. And so I do want to thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful week ahead. And remember that I love you. And I'll see you next time.